What's cracking, YouTube? Me, I'm just chilling. YouTube. I had to go ahead and make a video about this Jason Aldean. My last video did pretty good, and I wanted to keep it going, but I just didn't want to stay on the same subject and make this channel about Jason Aldean. But the way things are going on in the internet right now, the way things are going on TV and the news and everything about Jason Aldean, this thing is all over my feed. And I just can't believe some of the things that I'm hearing, racist things that people are saying about Jason Aldean and this song. Jason Aldean is just talking about, you're not going to try that. Try, if you're brave enough, try that in a small town. Like I said, which is, correct. A lot of those guys out there, they do that in the bigger cities because they know they can run away, they can get away with it. But if you try that in a small town, everybody's so tight knit in a small town, we're gonna take care of our own problems. Like a guy comes in out of nowhere and he breaks into like a store or something and he steals all the tools and everything, and we're sitting there watching. More than likely, in a small town, everybody owns, a weapon. That man is gonna get shot down, and it's gonna be justified. We're gonna take care of our own, because that store, it serves the whole town. It probably serves the whole town. So now that it's broken down, that's gonna stop the flow of things in that small town. And that's the way it is for me from the small town that I come from. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the video and do the dang on thing. Yeah.
That much attention, but
until
last week
the music video
came out,
and a lot of people think this is almost a call to arms, that there is a lot of imagery of Black Lives Matter protests. There was a courthouse where there was a lynching 100 years ago, a very infamous one, and not that any of them are not infamous, but he has defended this, and not only defended it, he said people are completely off base, and this song has soared to the top of the charts.
Right, so the song, he has a bar in Nashville where they were playing the song all weekend. Fans were loving it, and he performed, meanwhile, had a concert himself in Cincinnati, and leaned into the controversy when he played Try That in a Small Town.
Well, I gotta tell you guys, man, it's been a long-ass week. It's been a long week, and I've seen a lot of stuff. Suggesting I'm this, suggesting I'm that. Here's one thing I feel. I feel like everybody's entitled to their opinion. You can think something all you want to. It doesn't mean it's true, right? So, what I am is a proud American. I'm proud to be from here. I love our country. I want to see it restored to what it once was before all this started happening to us.
I think we're going to be seeing a whole lot more of this in the months and years to come. These culture wars have been going on in politics, is now spilling over into entertainment and music. Because like you said, the song came out in May, and it wasn't, it was doing all right, but it wasn't really.
So what he says is he just wants to see the country restored to what it once was. People are just making a big, controversial argument about this video and what he's saying. I want to see what if the country can become what it once was. I'm not talking about like the lynching era, the Jim Crow laws and all that. I'm talking about when America, to me, like I say, like the 80s. I'm an 80s baby. I grew up in the 80s. Those were some of the most fun times to myself. I didn't see all this. I don't want to get my my channel like canceled or banned or anything, but I didn't see a lot of this like this vice versa stuff going on. The good is bad and the bad is good. The people taking God out of schools and the world is going crazy and people having riots and killing people and all this race things. I mean, it is getting disgusting. It is getting bad. Like sometimes I'm scared to go outside. I'm gonna just be truthful with you. I'm scared to go outside. My parents call me a whole lot more, on the phone. They call me every day to check if I'm okay. I'm always, thinking about my wife, trying to make sure she's all right. We all are Second Amendment holders. You know what I'm saying? If you understand what I'm saying, if you know what the Second Amendment is, we all are. My father's a pastor. He carries one. My stepmom carries one. My little sister carries one. We all carry one. And I would have never thought that my daddy being a pastor would have to carry one. That's how crazy America is getting. And that's because of everybody bringing these ideas, and people don't know how to say no. Everybody is trying to please everybody. I wish America would be great again, where it didn't have to be like that, without having fear of, voicing your opinion or saying what you want without, somebody coming to burn your house down or something like that. That is crazy. People are like really insane right now. Kind of remind you of the Crazies. You guys remember the Crazies? That movie that came out a couple years back, about 10 years ago. Kind of remind you of that a little bit. But yeah, let's put up some more videos of how people are talking about Jason Aldean. You guys seen Whoopi Goldberg? Let's go ahead and talk about her, man. She is a nut. She is a nutcase, for real. These people are idiots. The Bible says that you're not supposed to call people idiots because you're in danger of going to hell. You know what an idiot is? It's a person that doesn't believe in God. The godless. You see how the godless act.
Understand how he could be that control with their guns.
Yeah,
he's someone he was performing in Vegas, and he saw people get. So I don't understand how he could be that disconnected. How people around him didn't say to him, hey, listen, you know what? Maybe there's a better way to do this.
While Sarah and Joy focused on the tune's lyrics related to small towns and big cities, Alyssa said she was going to give the country star the benefit of the doubt.
This was, to me, something where about half the people in my life see it one way and half the people in my life see it a different way. So I'm trying to, kind of see what are we disconnecting on. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that his intent wasn't to, stoke division, glorify violence, or racism. I'm going to give him that benefit of the doubt. I don't know. But I'll say this. There was a line. So for the many folks who are offended by this, there's a line in it that says, try that in a small town, see how far you make it down the road. Around here, we take care of our own. So for a lot of my friends and family who are legal gun owners in small communities, they're like, yeah, that's what we do if someone breaks into a store. He's talking about the right to defend yourself. What I thought of when I read that was Ahmaud Arbery. I think of a black man in a small town in the South who literally just got shot for doing nothing wrong. So I think what becomes problematic is that there's a lack of recognition of what this means to about 50% of the country whose experience isn't Jason Aldean's.
But Sonny didn't agree.
I'm actually not going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And I'm pleased that you are, and I'm pleased that you are.
You do agree that he should be allowed to say whatever he wants.
Because as a lawyer, when I put my legal hat on, I don't believe in censorship. Right. However, this man is from Macon, Georgia. My father's from Augusta, Georgia, and Macon, Georgia. I spent many summers there. Yeah, both. I spent many summers there. It is one of the most racist places in this country. So don't tell me that he knew nothing about what that imagery meant and what he. So I don't give him the benefit.
But I'm saying, along with him, more people should also be.
The other thing.
There, man. People just want to put their own words on top of anything. You can make anything sound racist, man. I mean, I can wear this white shirt, to like a BLM meeting or something, and somebody would say that I'm supporting white people because I have a white shirt on or something. I mean, people get nuts over anything, just because one person wants to make somebody seem like they're racist. They want to, start pointing the fingers and everything like that. I think that everybody has the right to say what they want. The First Amendment protects us. Even if it sounds crazy, even if it's racist. But, they're talking about this man's song that is saying, try that in a small town, talking about, his having his grandpa's gun or something like that. But if you look at rap music, right? Rap music blatantly saying that they're going to kill the enemy, blah, blah, shoot them down. There's one kid that I hear that my nephew listens to, NLE Chopper, right? And
in front of the tribe, selling dope till the sun come down. Take a fuck nigga right off the map, When I hit him with this whole 100 round.
and I'm not just calling him out, man. I'm calling, you know, all type of rap out there. And they said it's good music, but how can, you know, talking about shooting somebody down and this and that, get on the major airwaves, and, you know, they get on these talk shows to talk about their new album and things like that. They get promote violence and everything. This guy says one little thing about having his grandpa's gun and talking about they're going to round up, you know, to really, I think to really protect the town. You know, they're not going to let anything like that fly in their town, you know, and protect everybody in that town. But these rap songs, they talking about killing their own people, killing people, robbing people, and people just, I don't know, they just, to me, I feel like, I'm gonna just say it, I feel like people just want to hate white people right now, you know, and some people don't even know why they're hating white people. They just want to hate because they're clones, you know, they just follow the masses, they're just sheep, they just want to, you know, just hate white people, and they just want to hate him because he's white, you know. I've asked people, why do you hate Trump? You know, not to keep going on Trump, but people don't even know why they hate Trump. You know, they just say, I just don't like him. Because why? I mean, you can see the videos out there why, you know, some people say they hate Trump, but those are not viable reasons. You know, you're going to hate somebody because of color of the skin. So what does that make you? That makes you a racist, though.
Jason Aldean is getting backlash for the video of his song, Not in a Small Town, which critics are saying is racist. It's got lyrics, racist lyrics, and images. You know, he talks about life in a small town, and it's different, you know, and he shows these images. He's got folks from the Black Lives Matter movement, and he's talking about people taking care of each other. And I find it so interesting that it never occurred to Jason or the writers that that's what these folks were doing. They were taking care of the people in their town because they didn't like what they saw. Just like you talk about people taking care of each other in small towns. We do the same thing in big towns. Country singer.
That sounds real crazy what Whoopi Goldberg is saying, that those people that had the riots are taking care of people in their town. That's not taking care of somebody. I remember there was a video a while back that my brother gave to me, and he was telling me about how this black family had owned like a candy store, and this was their livelihood. And this man was crying, right? This man was crying, this black man was crying and asking people, why are you taking my livelihood away from me? Why are you destroying what my family has built? This is how I feed my family. And they continued to throw rocks at the store. They burned the store down, and they robbed the man. They robbed him before they did all that. Came in there, took his money, they took the candy, they took, you know, whatever they wanted to. And then, you know, they call this is Whoopi Goldberg saying this. This is how these people take care of their own city, their own town. She was saying that the song was racist, and that the things that Jason Aldean is talking about, she said that that song is talking about black people. I don't see it. You know, he ain't talking about me. You know, he ain't talking about none of the black people I know. You know, and I didn't see anything. I seen black and white, you know, doing the destruction in there. Ah, man, YouTube, I don't know. You know, we just got to start praying for each other, man. Start praying for this country. Start praying, especially for Jason Aldean, that nobody does anything to him or the Americans that believe in this type of way, because, you know, I believe in this type of way. You know, I believe that we should keep this country safe. I believe America first. You know, my beliefs, I believe in helping our country first before we help anybody else, because how can we help anybody else if we can't help ourselves? You know, take care of our own first. You know, that's how I believe that it should be. YouTube, I'm going to get up out of here. Thank you guys for coming and chill with me. You guys have a blessed one, and God bless America. Peace.